On Thursday, Susan Collins, president of the Federal Reserve Bank of Boston, stated that the tariffs imposed by the Trump administration are likely to increase inflation in the United States. However, the duration of this inflationary pressure remains uncertain. She emphasized that there are risks that these elevated price pressures could become more persistent, and the specifics of the tariffs and the responses from those affected will significantly influence the extent of the price changes. Collins expressed her full support for the Federal Reserve's recent decision to maintain interest rates. Given the potential for rising inflation and the broader uncertainties impacting economic activity, she indicated that it would be prudent for the U.S. Central Bank to keep the federal funds rate steady for an extended period. She also mentioned that the Fed should practice active patience and be prepared to adapt as necessary. It looks inevitable that tariffs are going to increase inflation in the near term, and it seems more likely than not, right now, the jump will be short-lived, Collins said at an appearance in Boston. Collins addressed the public for the first time following the recent meeting at the Federal Reserve Open Market Committee, responsible for setting interest rates. Last week, the FOMC decided to maintain its interest rate target within the range of 4.25% to 4.5%, cautioning that uncertainty regarding the economic outlook has increased. The Federal Reserve's forecast also indicated a rise in near-term inflation compared to estimates made in December, although the projections suggest that price pressures may begin to diminish by 2026. U.S. President Donald Trump is advocating for a robust policy against the nation's primary trading partners, a move that economists largely believe will elevate inflation while hindering economic growth. Trump's most recent initiative, announced on Wednesday, imposes 25% tariffs on auto imports, a decision that many analysts predict will significantly increase prices and disrupt a vital sector of the economy. Capital Economics noted on Wednesday that the price hikes associated with these tariffs could render new vehicles somewhat of a luxury item. During her remarks, Collins stated that the economy commenced the year on a positive trajectory, and the pressure in question now is whether this momentum can be sustained amid the prevailing uncertainty created by Donald Trump. Collins said the economy came into 2025 in a good place overall, and I'm cautiously realistically optimistic for a variety of reasons. As underlying economic trends remain solid, there's a lot of strength and resilience, and there's certainly the possibility of adverse supply and demand considerations that are important to watch for. The impact of Trump's trade policies is unclear at the moment because it's still early days, she said.